Hello, everyone, Randy here, and we are playing Farming Simulator 15 on Oklahoma. And since last episode, I've done quite a bit of work, or actually the hired workers in Courseplay have anyway. I pretty much let the game sit and run there quite a bit, and we have finished harvesting Field 6. Field 6 is completely finished, at least it should be anyway. So yes, completely finished there. Oh, and 13 is ready to harvest now too, isn't it? Okay, great. Just what I want to do. Field 13 there has soybeans, by the way, for those of you who did not see me planting that field. So anyway, now that we're done harvesting Field 6, we got corn off of Field 6 there. We got quite a bit of corn. 6,178,237 liters of corn, to be precise. Prices, looks like it went back down again. It actually was up there a little bit again. The prices on a lot of things are down here at the moment. Oh well. Yeah, canola is definitely not good yet. Soybeans. Is soybeans okay? Or soybeans. Says it's down, but looks like the price. Oh, I actually got a few soybeans in the storage yet too, don't I? Okay. Anyway, this episode, I wanted to make a little more money here so we can buy some more trucks to sell all that corn before we, really kill the price. Although it looks like the price is kind of killed already. Obviously, we do have the 6 trucks currently. I went ahead and sold the horses already. We got about $500,000 from that. I already spent a bit of money. If we, rather than walking over, we'll just tab over. I mentioned we maybe do a little bit of work with some slurry and manure, and looking around, it's like I do not have near enough manure to even do anything with, hardly. So I went ahead and picked up the Compost Master here. I made a plowed area for it. Looking at this probably was not the best idea to plow it, because if you look down, you notice it's got the concrete texture, and you look up, the concrete texture kind of goes away. It's kind of annoying, so I might actually, I don't know if I'll sell this or if I'll move it. I'm going to do something different here because I don't like how it's doing the plow texture and the concrete texture, and sometimes it starts blinking and flashing. It's really annoying. Yeah, like what it's doing there. That's like really annoying. Also went ahead and picked up a manure spreader here as well. Double checked and made sure this would actually work on the fields. It does actually work, so that's a good thing. So hopefully we'll make a little more manure this way. Actually, technically compost, I guess, this way. And I got some straw bales over here I was testing this with. This one will take straw bales, and that works pretty good because I do have a couple fields of straw left yet. I went ahead and I was thinking about getting this. It's like, okay, now what am I going to put in here? Because I don't really have a whole lot at the moment. It's like, oh wait, I got lots of straw if that'll work, and it does. So excellent. It doesn't look like it'll take. I got a silage bale here. Those who may remember, been one sitting out on this field for quite some time. I forgot to pick it up, and it just keeps sitting out here. It's like, ooh, perfect. It doesn't look like it'll take it. I tried to put it in. I don't quite want to drop it in, because if I drop it in, I'm probably not going to be able to get it back out. But it doesn't seem like it wants to take it. So, I don't know, maybe I'll just drop it in, see once if it will. And if it doesn't, I'll have to figure out how to get it out, or just leave it in there, I guess. But anyway, this episode, I'm also tab over again. We're going to hop over to a little bit of a lag spike there. Hop over to the animal farm here. And we kind of have all the baling, mowing equipment lined up over here. I went ahead and brought over our last piece, which was the International 3588 here in the Crone rake. That was still back at the main farm. I went ahead and brought this over here, so all our baling equipment's over here now, and mowing. Kind of been the staging area, I guess you could say, for all this equipment. Zoom out here. I can't really even zoom out far enough to see all this stuff, I guess. And yeah, this particular tractor likes to wander around. So anyway, we're going to hopefully do a little mowing here this episode. And I actually figured I'm going to use the Mocos here. The windrowers over here. What number are these again? The 4995s. The John Deere 4995. They do not work well. There's definitely something wrong with them, it seems like. They got like no power at all going uphill, so I'm going to do something different. And in other words, use the mowers here again. I wanted to get a different mower, but I kind of want to also save the money up so we can buy some trucks. So at this point, we're just going to stick with the mowers. And we're going to mow, let's see, this is number 12, right? Double check. It's been a while since I've done this field here. Pretty sure it's 12 that has Clover, right? Yes. So we're going to have to get a Courseplay course set up here again. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I know I did a couple headlands last time. It worked pretty good last time I did this. Got to remember how I did this again. Like I mentioned a few episodes back, there I actually deleted all the Courseplay courses out. Let's see, working with 4.5, is that what this is? It's 4.1. Well, that's even worse. 4.9. Okay, then. I think it was 4.5, so we'll go with that. Lane offset 4.5 to the left. Oh, okay, so it looks like the tractors are all set up already. That's nice. I just need to create a field course here already. And this is field 12. Let's see, working with 4.5 times 3. That is going to be 13.5. And we will start in, this will be the southeast corner. Okay, there you go. You folks seen it. Southeast corner. Now, if it doesn't change, and we want to go west. Oh, and you know what? We do want some headlands too. Probably should do, let's do 2 headlands. Oh, perfect. I'm right at the start point. And I don't know which tractor I had going first here. I'm looking at the lane offsets and stuff. I'm thinking it was this one. You were to the left, right? Yes. Actually, let me stop him or tell him to start at the first waypoint if he doesn't mind. I'm not entirely sure what's up with these blank spots here. I have no idea what's going on there, really. Looks like something happened there, but I don't know what. Okay, next tractor. I believe that's either the 4020 or the Farm All. Oh, you know what? I do need to save that course so I can load it up on this one. Let's save this as field 12. 13.5 meter mow. And let's see, what are you set up with? You are set up with offset to the right with no lane offset. Okay, then. So if I set you to be to the right, 4.5, I'm guessing the Farm All is set to the middle. I'm just guessing here. Actually, let me think. I want this, yeah, on this side, I believe. Oh, you are actually set to the right. Okay, you was center. Okay, that works, I guess. So we just need to get rid of the lane offset on the 4020 there. And he's to the left. I'm pretty sure that was this way. Even though it says left. Yeah, he is actually on the right. Basically, what we're trying to do is keep the course contained within itself here, meaning these tractors aren't overlapping the next lane. I don't want them getting in each other's way, so let's get rid of the offset on this one then. And if you'd be so kind to start at the first waypoint there. Excellent. And we'll hop in the farm all here and do a little mowing ourselves, at least to get us started anyway. And yes, I'm well aware the way Courseplay is going to be doing this is not the proper way to use these mowers. I don't believe you can actually set Courseplay up to use these mowers properly, at least that I know of anyway, given the controls that we have anyway. Oh, looks like we got a little bit of normal grass mowed there. Oh well. I've gotten an incredible number of comments from folks saying they are not able to mow the clover and alfalfa on Oklahoma here. I'm not entirely sure why. The only thing I can suggest, and I'm not sure what mods control the alfalfa and clover, but I've got the multi-mowing mod. I don't think that has anything to do with alfalfa and clover that I know of, but I could be wrong on that. And the only things I can think of would actually be the multi-fruits. In Pacific, there is a multi-fruit mod that is specific for Oklahoma. Make sure you include that when you download the Oklahoma map. The map and the multi-fruit come zipped in one zip file there. Make sure you extract that and put both the Oklahoma map and the multi-fruit in your mod folder. And also, you need more than just the multi-fruit, by the way. You also need the default multi-fruit mod as well. At least for myself, I got that off of Mod Hoster. And when you download it off of Mod Hoster, I believe it's version 4 or 4. I think it's just version 4 as far as I know. When you download that, you will get 2 multi-fruit mods. You need to make sure you put both of them in your mod folder. So when you're all set with the Oklahoma map, you should have a minimum of 3 multi-fruit mods. In my case, I've actually got, I think I got 4 or 5 multi-fruit mods. I've got the extended. I've also got, the one that comes with Oklahoma here. I've got that one in here. It seems like I have one more as well. I'd have to go look at my mod folder again to remember what it is, but there are multiple multi-fruit mods out there, so just keep that in mind. And in order for the multi-fruit mod to work, you need a minimum of 2 multi-fruit mods. And in the case of Oklahoma, I believe you need a minimum of 3 multi-fruit mods. And like I said, I don't know if it's the multi-fruit mods that control the grass or not. I'm not entirely sure if that has anything to do with this alfalfa and clover. And yeah, like I was saying, I would like to use the John Deere 4995 self-propelled mowers there. Unfortunately, they have like no torque. So the hill we just went up there, like that little hill back there, they will not even make it up it. So it does okay on most of the rest of this field here. But that little bit of hill there, nothing doing. They will not climb that hill, so we're just going to use the Mocos here again. They do work, obviously. And in my opinion, they work quite well. A very common sight, at least for where I live, to see a mower like this. Here again, I have to comment on the difference between, seems like North American equipment versus European equipment. At least in North America, at least where I live anyway. This is the type of mower you would see. We do not see mowers like we're in the game here. We don't see mowers like this. This is not very common. I have seen this, like the townships will mow ditches with this type of mower, but I don't think I've ever seen it used in the field to mow a field with before. It's almost universally the Mocos like this. John Deere, New Holland, whatever brand they are. It's always this mower style as opposed to, I guess I'll call it the more European style mowers. That's something that's always kind of interested me as to why such a difference in European equipment versus the what I'm going to call American style equipment, I guess. Okay, looks like we're going around for our second headland here. Also, I had a significant amount of problem with Oklahoma here. Before I started recording this, I was going to record. It's like, oh crap, my help menu, if I bring this one up here, this help menu disappeared on me. It was gone. It would not come back up. I tried reloading the game. It was gone. It was like glitched out. It was just, gone. It looked like this up in the top left corner there. No help menu. So I don't know what was up with that. I ended up having to reload my career save game XML from the backup. I don't know if something got broken with the large corn harvest we did or what happened, but pretty much I had to pull the data out of the career save game XML that was not working and put it into my backup career save game XML. So hopefully I got all the numbers brought over properly. Hopefully I didn't, lose any crops or time or anything like that. It looks like it must have been working because the time that was in my old career save game XML that was not working is the correct time that was when I put it into the new career save game XML from the backup and reloaded the game. It was still the same time, so it looks like we're okay. But yeah, that was just weird. For some reason, I could not pull up this help menu. At first, I thought it was maybe a mod conflict. Obviously, with the multiplayer server there, we switched over to the new Idaho map. So I thought maybe something with the new Idaho map was conflicting with the Oklahoma map, as well as the new Crone mods. Maybe something was conflicting there. But yeah, I pulled those all back out. Didn't fix the problem, so it's like, okay, must be something with the save game. So I deleted out the career save game, brought in the old one. Help menu worked just fine, with the exception of the fact that I no longer had all my 6 million corn anymore. Those are, oh, okay, must be something with the career save game. So like I said, I just had to move the data from the backup career save game XML. Or no, let me get this right. I moved it from the career save game XML that did not work into the career save game from the backup. Don't know what was wrong with my career save game XML, but something was definitely messed up there. I'm glad at least it is working here again. And it doesn't look like I lost anything that I'm noticing anyway. It wouldn't surprise me probably if the prices are messed up. I'm fairly certain they probably are. That might actually be why my prices are so low. Because the career save game XML we are running on now is actually probably, I'm going to say 2 in-game days earlier than what we actually are. So yes, folks, when I started this episode, I was mentioning why the corn price was so low. I'm guessing, folks, that is why, now that I think of it. I'm pretty sure the career save game XML contains the prices here. That is why I'm doing so poorly on corn prices, probably. Because they were up higher there. And I was kind of scratching my head there. It's like, okay, thought they were higher. Why are they so low? That is probably why. Because I did not move any of that data over. I just moved the fill, for the silos. And then I moved all the statistical information. So if we go over to statistics here, so the total area threshed. You know what? Someone was asking about this a while back. How many hours do I have? I'm assuming it says here somewhere, right? Time played. Oh, yes. 150, must well say 160 hours on Oklahoma now. 160 hours, folks, on Oklahoma. Now, that's not necessarily all my time, by the way. For example, the corn harvest there. Yeah, I pretty much just left my computer and let it run. I turned down all the Courseplay speeds, which made a big difference. Definitely took the derp, or a lot of the derp anyway, out of Courseplay. We were still having some random issues there. A couple of the trucks kept wanting to crash into the emptying silos there. I don't know why that was. But every now and then I'd have a truck that was crashed into the silo. You know, pretty much I just came back to my computer every now and then, checked it. Nope, things are working great. Nope, things are all piled up here. That's actually usually the way I found it. Everything was all piled up. The unloading tractors with the grain carts were all at the unloading spot. You know, all the combines were stopped because they were full, because the trucks were all piled up in the silo again. They seem to have a habit of somehow crashing into there. I don't know why or how. Makes no sense to me other than Courseplay's just derpy sometimes. Actually, someone left a comment and said it might have something to do with the lag, and you actually might be right on that. I've always wondered about that. You know, if you get a little bit of like frame rate drop or something like that. Obviously, this is not multiplayer, so you're not going to get like any multiplayer internet lag, but you could still have a frame rate drop. And I've always wondered, does that mess with Courseplay at all? I have no idea. I'm not sure on the answer to that one. If I bring it up at the moment, we are running 40, we'll say 45 FPS, which isn't too bad, given the amount of equipment I've got running around this map. You folks probably don't even want to know what the FPS on the main farm is there. That, by the way, is why I've not been bringing my equipment back to the main farm. I mean, obviously some of it's there, but for example, the planters are up on field 13 yet. The challengers with the cultivating equipment is still on, I think it's 8. I think they're on 8 there yet. The mowing equipment is still down by, well, still down by us right here by the animal farm. Anyway, looks like mowing is going quite smoothly. Debating on which rake I want to use again. If we want to try the Oxbow merger, or if we're just going to go with a Vermeer wheel rake, or if we want to get the big crone out. I'm thinking maybe we'll try the Oxbow merger again, and this time we'll go with a merge to the middle option. We'll give that a try. That, by the way, is one reason I wanted to get the help menu working again, so I could see what controls I needed to push, you know, for the Oxbow merger, so I can actually get it to merge to the middle. I'm assuming I have to be down this line here. I'm not sure on that. We'll find out, I guess. If the 4020 up there turns around and starts coming at us, I guess I know I'm in the wrong spot. Actually, looking at this, I should be in the right spot because I am following down the windrow left behind the John Deere. So that should be the correct spot to be. And for those of you who have never set up these mowers with Courseplay before, you do need some, at least if you want to use them properly, sort of properly anyway. You know, for example, the John Deere over there, he's not quite using it properly. You technically don't drive over your crop before mowing it, except maybe on the headlands. But if you use the mowers off to the side like I'm doing it, you're going to have a little bit of math to figure out what the numbers need to be. In this case, what is it, 3.5? Yeah, 3.5 meter offset. So either to the left or right, depending on which way you want to go with them. Nice sound bubble there. We are definitely catching up here with the 40-20. Pretty sure we are all going the same speed. But why? Ooh, we skipped there for some reason. Not sure why that was. Yes, we can hear you back there. Probably do. We could probably have Courseplay start taking over here. I do have everything loaded up already. Yes, I do, looks like. Should be able to pick up from that point. I'll wait just a moment here for that 40-20 to get a little further ahead. Yeah, the 49-55 here has a little bit of a loud sound effect to it. Like I was saying there, the sound bubble. I guess I can't zoom out far enough to get away from it, can I? Okay, 7290, I believe. Which is apparently trying to merge itself with the 4440 with a merger on. Okay. I think what happens, this merger... Oh, yes. Talk about a snapback there. When you save the game, it saves itself folded out, even though you have it folded up. It just folds back out when you save the game, I think. So, you know one thing I was going to do? I was going to put a pressure washer in here somewhere so I can wash this tractor. Like I said, not a terrible looking tractor, just the tires on it are like awful. I don't know if this will wash or not. The rear tires, well, at least. I think the front tires are like permanently stuck dirty. Oh well. Probably a little bit overkill on the duals on this tractor. They are not selectable or viable. They are like permanently on this tractor, so better hope you like duals if you're using this tractor. You can't shut them off. And I am going the wrong way, aren't I? I need to go over this way. Well, we're heading this way. Might as well fold it out. Okay, middle pickup raise is numpad 8, which I believe is what we're going to want to try here. And we're going to leave that up, correct? And I'm going to create one more course here. For 10.5? 10 meters. There we go. That's what I thought. Field 12. We're starting in the southeast. Going west. Generate the course. Let's actually regenerate that because I do want two. Yeah, 2 headlines should be good. There we go. Okay. We're going to raise the middle one, right? I don't know if this will work or not. Somebody said I should do it this way. Looking at this doesn't look like a setup that would work. But we want the left pickup discharging to the right. We want the right pickup discharging to the left. That turns the lights on too. Okay. Interesting. Let's see, left pickup discharging to the right. That doesn't seem to be discharging the right way, so. Anyway, there we go. That's kind of the effect we're going for, I do believe. Raking it all to the middle, or merging it all to the middle, I guess, with this one, technically. Like I said, I don't know if you can actually do this in real life or not, because this middle piece definitely is not raised high enough for any sort of clearance. Again, not a rake I'm particularly familiar with, not something that's, at least in my area, very common. I have seen one or two of these, but I don't know if I've ever seen them in use or not. Typically, you see the wheel rakes. Like the Vermeer wheel rake we have, that is typically what you will see. And we're making this hay, by the way, so we can bale it and sell it. I'm not making this hay so I can put it in the composter. I probably didn't mention that. Maybe I should have. This is not for the composter. This is for sale, so we can make some money. Like I was saying, we're going to buy some more trucks, hopefully, so we can sell that 6 million liters of corn just a little bit faster, hopefully. Looks like this actually might work out pretty good. We're pretty much taking 2 windrows, merging them into one. And we kind of got a lame animation for the grass, don't we? There's no animation, by the way, for alfalfa and clover, apparently. No multi-fruit animations, basically, but for regular grass, you can see it is kind of putting sort of an animation on there. Also, I'm going to be curious to see how many bales we got on the field this time around. I think the last time we used this merger, we pretty much took 20 meters and merged it into one. I think that was just a little too much because it didn't seem like we got as many bales as we typically did out of this field. I think the windrows were getting just a little bit too big. We were losing material. And why are we not raking here now all of a sudden? Not sure. Oh well, not the end of the world. I'm not going to worry about it if we miss a little bit here and there. And no, I'm probably not quite following GPS, or not GPS, where Courseplay is going to be going exactly, but it'll be close enough. I'll probably start doing a little baling myself. I'll at least get the headlands done. And then we can always start everything on Courseplay. But mowing-wise, looks like we're doing really good mowing-wise here. I should probably get the farm haul going here. He's definitely far enough ahead now that he's not going to get in the way. Anyway, folks, on that note, I think we'll wrap up the video here. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.